Welcome back, part 5 of Resident Evil Director's Cut. Sadly, Pat had to take off. He's gone for a few weeks, I think. So he won't be able to finish this LP with me, so it's just myself and you, the viewer, re-entering the world of survival horror. Alright. So, chances are this is going to be a lot more quiet than the usual LP. Ooh, we're in caution. Which means we need to heal. And since we have acquired the battery which is needed to get into the underground section of the mansion, we can go down there and deal with getting close to the lab, essentially. But first I think we need to do a little bit more exploring within the mansion. Let's see. Am I going to need... let's not take the battery for now. We'll wait a little bit on that one. We still have a little bit more exploring to do. And more hunters to encounter. Such as this gentleman here under the stairs. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Now we're going to... I think there's a room upstairs here which involves moving taxidermied animals. Ooh. Wow. Waste of ammo. Fantastic on my part. Let's reload. They always love to do that little jump attack, and it's a very annoying attack that if your health is dropped down to a certain level, like caution right now, that attack can be completely devastating, decapitating you, actually. So, I'm going to have to watch out for now. Hopefully there will be some healing items nearby that I can use. Let's see. Looks like we have some shotgun shells. Can't go wrong with those. And we'll go on ahead and we will take these Magnum rounds here. We need to start collecting these, especially since we're fighting hunters. The Magnum rounds can be of great use when it comes to fighting the hunter enemy. Okay. Let's see. Push that. Now let's hit the lights. And we should be able to take this downstairs, put it inside the lion head statue, which will grant us the Colt Python. But for now, I believe I really desperately need to find healing items. So I may even have to make a trip back to the item box to see if I have any. Let's see, a numeric key panel that I do not have the pass number for. I don't remember what's in that door. It could be the door for alternate costumes. I'm not entirely sure. So keep that in mind. If you know, post a comment below. It's been a very long time since I've played Director's Cut. But first, let's see if I have any healing items in here. If not, I'm going to have to make a run to somewhere that has them. Even if there's a first aid spray in here, I'll take it. Yep. Cool. Alright. Now let's go get ourselves a Magnum. Okay. Pop that in there, and let's see what we get. And there it is. The Colt Python Magnum. One of the most, other than the rocket launcher, probably the most powerful weapon in the game, and it dispatches with those hunter enemies, dispatches them with ease. However, I do recommend conserving as much of the Magnum ammunition as you can due to the final boss of the game being a little bit hard to kill. So, with that, okay, so I think we are ready to... I think we are about ready to make our way to the underground. Just need to make a pit stop to pick up some more Magnum rounds and dodge that guy. There's never any enemies in the dining hall. At least downstairs. Okay. We'll go the upstairs way since we know that that's pretty much clear since we came through earlier, killing all of those hunters. There may have been one or two that I've run past. I can't exactly remember. It's been a few days since my last recording, so my mind's been blanking me because of things like XCOM and Fallout New Vegas. And E3. Yep. Should have figured as much. Okay. Status is fine. So. Okay. I think for the most part we can put the pistol away, actually, due to the strength of the enemies. The handgun is not exactly the best weapon to be using at this point in the game, so I'm going to go on ahead and put all of the ammunition for that away, and I'm going to take out, let's see, going to need the crank and the battery. Take those with us. The handgun, and it happens in a few Resident Evil games, actually. It gets to the point where the handgun is not even worth using anymore, except for maybe dispatching small things crawling on the ground, or maybe the one zombie that you see every once in a while. Because, like in this game, you get completely overwhelmed with the hunters, and the handgun takes forever to kill them, and it doesn't even make them flinch, if I recall correctly. Well, that was a bad strategic move on my part. Let's just leave this guy in the dust. I actually forgot to go get Magnum rounds, too. Well, I guess we'll just have to rough it. I'm not going back through there. Probably regret that decision later, but... Okay. I think the battery gets installed at the bottom of the elevator, so we'll have to go back through here and deal with snakes again. These enemies can actually be a bit of a pain due to their poisoning ability, which would require you to go get a blue herb. Blue herbs are not that common in this game, so getting poisoned sometimes can be a death sentence on harder difficulties. Okay. And we can take the elevator back up now and deal with the crank. This will lead to the underground portion of the game, which is where they were expanding their initial lab. See, I think this is just... Oh, it's for the garden. Okay. Well, might as well. Why not? Okay. At least we won't have to deal with the snakes anymore. Giant or normal size, it doesn't matter. Snakes are done with... They're gone. They're done. I do believe, yeah, zombies will become a factor, but that'll be down in the lab. I highly recommend that once you get to the underground area as well, that you save. Not because of plot points, but because there are certain things within the passage that can instantaneously kill you, and if you haven't saved in a while, it can be very difficult for you to go back, retrace your steps. It can even be frustrating for some people and they just give up and quit. So definitely, as soon as you get to the underground, grab an ink ribbon, save at the typewriter that they give you. It's there for a reason. Save early, save often. I'm so much more informative whenever Pat's not here. It's great. We're not cracking jokes about the game. And when I do crack a joke about it, nobody laughs. It's fantastic. Okay, welcome to the underground section of Resident Evil. An old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. I thought that there was an item box nearby. It would not be that big of a loss if I did die down here, but at the same time, never fun to have to retrace steps. Okay. I'm just exploring through the underground for now, trying to find an item box so I can save. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like a first aid spray. I will definitely take that. Power generator, but does not seem to work. I believe the power generator is something that gets more attention in the remake of Resident Evil on the GameCube, which I've already LP'd, however, it is lacking commentary, so if you just want a quiet experience, then you can observe that. It really is a great game. Both of these games are great. I have very fond memories of both of them. Remake being back when I was a bit of a scaredy cat. That game used to make me jump all the time. Then I started watching horror movies right and left, and I've pretty much become desensitized to anything that the gaming industry can come out with that's terrifying. However, Shinji Mikami's The Evil Within coming out looks awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on that. Hole is open. I cannot jump over it. Great. So that means that there is something over here that we need to do. Because I currently have a square crank, it requires a hexagonal. 6 sides of death. Sure. Why not? I'm sure there's something that I did miss in here. Alright, let's have another look around. Yeah, power generator. Again, nothing really to see here. Well, there's this door, and I believe I went through that door. Okay, so we'll go through this door. Ah. Great dialogue, guys. Oh. No, don't kill Enrico. He had a badass mustache. See, does he drop anything? He couldn't have moved because of this injury. Oh, I don't need those. Huh. Gotta get that... Oh, here we go. Whoever must have shot Enrico must have left the hexagonal crank behind. That's always great, Jill's reaction time. How even when they're standing in front of you with a shotgun, you can't even hit them. It's fantastic. Awesome. The only good hunter is a dead hunter. Alright. You just have this crank that's just able to, you know, move an entire section of the area. I always found that to be strange. Okay. I should probably reload my shotgun. Only one round left in the tube. I always thought there was an item box down here. I swear there was one. Ah. That's one of the instant death things down here. They definitely do not like the boulder. It even opens up a brand new area with a good pal, the hunter. Okay. At least I have a first aid spray on me. I'm getting kind of worried taking all these hits from hunters. Even give us some flame rounds back here. I think through these doors we have a mini boss. Yes, we do. And that takes care of the mini-boss. And that's why magnums are... Ooh. Let's leave the area real quick and come back in. I don't like the tiny spiders. Do small amounts of damage, but stepping on all of them can get a bit tedious. Ah, okay. Now... I can't believe, well, should not have brought that mansion key with me. I have to pick up a survival knife because I have to cut this door open. It's the only time you need a knife in this game. It's not until later games that they actually make the knife useful. Get the webbing off. Okay, let's see. What's through this magical door? Awesome, a save room with an item box and a typewriter. So now we can start doing some item management. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that. Definitely not going to need this anymore. I'm going to put the mansion key away for now. Let's see. We'll go on ahead and we'll save down here. Because after dealing with all of that, I don't want to go back through it again. Giant spiders and such. Okay. And they even conveniently put a blue herb over there in case you got poisoned during the last encounter with the spider. Even though I don't necessarily need it. Just want to make sure that's what that was. Alright. Now let's see what else we can find down here. Snakes. Perfect. I thought I wasn't going to have to deal with any more snakes. I guess I lied. An elevator. Another boulder. Well, I guess it's a good thing I just saved. Alright, let's see what we've got back here. It's a map of the underground. We'll go on ahead and take that. And an MO disc. I believe we only need one more for, I won't tell you yet, but the MO discs will come in handy. Make sure to collect all of those discs, especially if you want the good ending to the game. Yes, there are multiple endings to this game. Okay, one more time. Or wait, no, two more times, actually. There's a secret passage in the underground. Oh. I see what you did there. Crafty shotgun. I don't want to play with you no more. Alright. Puzzle time! Which involves using a crank, I think. Yep. Involves using the cranks. That's fucking great. I hate cranks. What is it with this guy and cranks? Spencer, what are you trying to tell me here? Okay. There's a hexagonal hole. Okay, well then, here, use that. A really easy puzzle once you see that right there and you see this statue here. In fact, I already goofed it up. Easy puzzle. I tell ya. I already fucked it up. I can't use the crank because of the statue. Yep, I already screwed it up. Yep. Such a great... I'm so great at this game. Like you don't even know. gets reset. Damn it, it's so fucking picky. It's right here. You have to be spot on facing it in order to use it. I think I may have pushed it just a little bit too far, so let me just give it a slight nudge. And that should do it. Yep. Awesome. Use it again. And that's how you remove it from the wall. Of course, realistically, you could just, I guess, lift it up a little bit and pull it away from the wall, but this is Resident Evil. We move like a tank. Man. The Doom Book 2, which makes me think that I completely missed out on number 1. With the Wolf Medallion, which is needed to get into the lab. Which, now that I think about it, with these books, it makes me... Now I completely remember that I'm missing something from the mansion. That's okay. I'll probably deal with that off screen, but I'll have to go back and do that. We'll be ready to head towards the lab. First, I need to find my way out of here. Mister, get me out of here. Alright. Let's head up here real quick. We'll go on ahead and we'll put in the Wolf Medallion. I think this leads right to the courtyard with the entrance to the lab. Well, you know, that is exactly where we're at. Picture of a wolf. So, obviously we'll insert that. Metal is in place. Which, until next time, we will find... Well, I'm going to do the Doom Book 1 off screen, but when we come back, we'll be entering into the lab and hopefully finishing out Resident Evil Director's Cut. Phantasm Mascure, signing out.